Be warned, this video will contain spoilers. Star Trek: Strange New Worlds Season 3, Episode 4 is one of those rare episodes that walks the line between parody and tribute, and actually manages to stick the landing. Titled A Space Adventure Hour, the episode is filled with clever nods, unexpected genre shifts, and, most importantly, a standout showcase for La'an Noonien Singh. But while the episode delivers on charm and nostalgia, it also flirts with some deeper ideas it never fully commits to exploring. This time around, the Enterprise isn't flying into uncharted territory, but diving headfirst into La'an's imagination. With the holodeck freshly installed, she decides to test its boundaries, not by simulating a tactical scenario or reliving a traumatic moment, but by throwing herself into a pulpy 1960s-style sci-fi murder mystery. Her noir detective alter ego, Amelia Moon, is the kind of character we've never seen her embody before. Stylish, confident, relaxed. It's a joy to see La'an let loose and actually have fun for once. And the episode milks that setup for all it's worth. La'an's noir-style voiceover sets the tone, and the fictional show within a show, The Last Frontier, becomes the perfect playground for the ensemble to cut loose. By pulling in the transporter patterns of the Enterprise crew, the holodeck effectively casts all our main characters in brand new roles. Watching familiar faces act out melodramatic, tropey dialogue in period costumes is pure gold, and the commitment from the cast is what really sells it. Of course, because it's Star Trek, the holodeck goes haywire. The safety protocols fail, because of course they do, and the once harmless murder mystery becomes a very real survival scenario. It's a classic Star Trek pivot, echoing episodes like Elementary, Dear Data from TNG, and it gives the story a slight edge of tension beneath the campy surface. Now let's talk about the big shift in La'an's arc. Up until now, she's been defined by trauma. Her connection to Khan, her hatred of the Gorn, her rigid sense of control. But here, she shows us something new: playfulness, curiosity, even vulnerability. It's clear she's finally started to heal, and this episode reflects that growth beautifully. However, the romantic twist with Spock at the end? That's going to divide people. While it's been lightly teased since episode 2, it still feels a little sudden and, frankly, unnecessary. La'an doesn't need a romance to be compelling, and Spock's romantic entanglements always come with baggage. Still, there's something charming about their shared awkwardness, even if the chemistry hasn't fully clicked. If there's one part of the episode that feels out of sync, it's the gamma burst subplot. As the holodeck draws more and more power, the ship's engines start to fail, and the crew scrambles to prevent destruction. The stakes are high on paper, but the urgency doesn't really land. It plays more like a half-baked excuse to cut back to the bridge and give other characters screen time, and it disrupts the otherwise tight, genre-hopping momentum of the holodeck storyline. What really shines through, though, is the writer's affection for Star Trek history. From nods to the original series' chaotic bridge battles, complete with exaggerated falling, to clever reversals of famous lines, the entire episode is dripping with reverence. One moment that stands out is when Paul Wesley's Maxwell Saint asks if a body is dead, and his co-star Lee Woods fires back, "You know I'm an actor, not a doctor, right?" A brilliant twist on McCoy's iconic catchphrase. These moments aren't just fan service. They're love letters to everything Star Trek has been and still aspires to be. But perhaps the most thoughtful beat comes from Adelaide Shaw's commentary about her show's declining quality, noting how her lines and skirts have been getting shorter with every episode. It's a moment of honest self-awareness that critiques TOS treatment of women while also celebrating how far Star Trek has come. And then there's Uhura's monologue, a simple, heartfelt speech about what it means to belong to a fandom. It's tender, it's authentic, and it hits home. Overall, A Space Adventure Hour is bold, weird, and refreshingly self-aware. It's not perfect, and it misses some opportunities to go deeper with La'an's transformation or to raise the stakes of the holodeck malfunction. But what it does offer is a heartfelt, often hilarious celebration of Star Trek's enduring spirit. What did you think about La'an as Amelia Moon? Did the Spock romance work for you, or did it feel forced? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know where the fandom stands on this one.